Hey guys, the Business Imp here. If you're confused about why I suddenly changed up my format a bit, it's because I kinda realized I can't successfully broadcast my ideas and projects the way I've done up until now, which was mostly uploading short clips with barely any edits. I've decided to branch out into other types of videos, such as video essays like this one. Hopefully these can gain more traction, and hopefully I can satisfy more people with this format. I'm also branching out to other types of videos, such as animations, tutorials, and proper project showcases, but those will probably come out later. Anyway, enjoy the video! Jelly Belly Ballistic Beans is a quirky puzzle game developed by Blue Monkey Studios and published by Zoo Entertainment, and released in 2009 for the DS and Wii. It's a pretty simple game in premise. All you really have to do is simply shoot a randomly colored bean from a cannon to break obstacles and collect items. I honestly didn't expect this game to be anything remarkable when I first found out that it existed, since there are a lot of other licensed candy games that failed spectacularly at delivering a remotely decent experience. Looking at you, Smarty's Meltdown and M&M's Kart Racing. But after having played through all of the different modes and most of the levels, I have to say it's pretty decent for a, well, licensed candy game. I had some pretty fun times playing through the different levels, mowing through everything that was in my path with simple beans. There are 6 different modes. Beantastic, where you just have to shoot a certain number of beans into different voids. Collect the letters and clear the table, which are both pretty self-explanatory. Grandmaster, which is just beantastic, but you need to shoot 3 beans into each void. Spill the beans, which is the least fun one. Basically you just tap beans to gain points, and if you tap sludge you lose points. And battling beans, where you just play any of the other modes but pass the DS to a different person to compare your scores when playing them. Grandmaster is only unlocked once you get gold on all beantastic stages. Now for the obstacles and collectibles you can find in the game's levels. There are different colored metal pieces that you can break, copper, silver, and gold, each of which correspond to breaking after 1, 2, and 3 hits respectively. There are differently colored voids, some of which require specific color beans to fill, but the rainbow voids can get any color. Letters, which are placed throughout different levels in Beantastic, Clear the Board, and Grandmaster, which are a side objective there, but are a main objective in Collect the Letters. Gift boxes that give you different medals that in turn give you more beans are also in certain levels. And there are a ton of other ones that also provide some interesting level design. The game has some interesting gimmicks to keep the gameplay fresh for most of the playthrough. For example, there are certain power-ups you can get if you keep the bean outside of the cannon long enough, like a sparkling bean that goes at hyper speeds, a rocket that blows through everything instead of bouncing off of things, and a freehand mode that automatically handles the cannon in one shot. The freehand mode can be pretty annoying in my opinion, but you can easily work around it by shooting the bean up very weakly, though it's still not a complete solution since you basically lose your chances of getting any other power-up. Other than that, the other ones are fun to use, especially the sparkling bean. It goes so fast that the speed sometimes seems to overflow and it stops in its tracks, but most of the time it works pretty well. It's very satisfying to see it break through things at such a pace too. The rocket, well, it just kinda is useful if you're having trouble getting through some things, but it's not nearly as fun as the aforementioned sparkling bean. Some of the levels in this game can be frustrating, but most of them are competently designed. All in all, I think this is a pretty underrated game. Blue Monkey Studios did a good job on this one, and you should probably check it out sometime if you feel like it. Again, kudos to them for actually making a decent licensed candy game. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you find this new format appealing. Tell me in the comments what you think, and join my Discord and Guilded servers if you want to listen to me ramble about random things live. So until next time, goodbye.